Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Exodia and today I am going to be doing a different type of video. It is still going to be a regular gameplay of Unpacking, but in the gameplay that I'm uploading right now, there is no type of audio of me speaking during this gameplay because when it comes to the game Unpacking, I get really distracted and really into the game to the point where I forget that I'm recording audio and I feel like I have to constantly speak. But for this gameplay specifically, I did not speak at all. I just played the game as normal and I enjoyed myself. However, looking back on the video, I did not want to leave this video without any type of audio recording. So this is a pre-recorded audio of me right now. Hi guys. And I'm just going to be answering 100 questions about myself just so people could get to know me and who I am as a person. Before, I did answer these type of questions in my very first Unpacking video, but unfortunately I didn't have a mic at the time, and I have a mic now and I'm able to record my audio. So with that being said, we're just gonna get right into the video. Question 1. What is my name? My name is Exodia, and a little fun fact about my name is that I am named after the Yu-Gi-Oh card. And another fun fact is that my mom did not actually name me. It was my big brother who had named me at the time. Where was I born? I was born in New York. That's where my home is, and I was raised in the Bronx. When is my birthday? I was born on November 21st, 2002, so that will make me 20 years old as of right now. In less than 2 months, I will be 21 years old, so I'm excited. I'm officially an adult. What is my astrology sign? This will actually probably be surprising. I'm a Scorpio, and when people meet me for the first time, I'm usually nice to people, and when people ask me my sign, like, oh, what's your astrology sign, or like, what's your sign, I'd be like, I'm a Scorpio. They'd be like, what? You nice for a Scorpio. I've personally never met mean Scorpios before, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I've met Scorpios, but none of the Scorpios that I've met were mean, so I don't really know what these experiences that people are having negative about Scorpios. But next question. What is my eye color? My eye color is a hazelnut brown, and the reason I say hazelnut is because in the dark my eyes appear to be like a really dark brown, almost black, but in the light my eyes are like a really light brown. So I would probably say hazelnut, but if I had to say like a straight answer, brown, just basic and generic. What is my favorite season? I love the fall, mostly because of the type of weather it's in the fall. It's not too hot to the point where you're sweating all the time, and it's not too cold to the point where you got like frostbites and shit. So I would probably say the fall. I really like the fall, and plus I was born in the fall. What are my social medias? I don't use that much social media. I do have Instagram. I use Instagram the most. I use TikTok a lot. I also have Twitter, and I do have Twitch, but I don't be on Twitter and Twitch like that. I'm mostly just like Instagram and TikTok. But yeah, those are my socials. If you guys want to follow, feel free. And of course, I also have YouTube. A food that I cannot live without, probably Korean food or anything like Asian based. I'm always free to try up like Asian food specifically, whether it's Korean, Japanese, Taiwanese, Filipino, of course. I love any type of Asian foods. Do I have any siblings? Yes, I have 2 brothers, unfortunately. And the reason I say unfortunately is because I've always wanted a sister, but I never got a sister. I was never blessed with a sister, so I only got 2 brothers. One is older than me and the other one is younger, so that makes me the middle child. Are you single or taken? I am taken, and if you go through my channel, I've actually had some couples collaboration videos featuring my boyfriend. What is a show you're currently watching? I haven't really had time to watch that many shows, but recently I've been watching a lot of Family Guy and South Park, and those are like my favorite shows to watch at the moment. What is my favorite color? I like the color black. And no, it's not because my boyfriend is black. I just like the color black. I feel like black is a very spiritual color, and overall I just feel like black looks good on anything. Again, it's not racist. I just like the color black. There's nothing wrong with that. Have I ever cheated on any exams? Yes, I have. I've cheated on one exam, and it was the state test. It was back in 2018. I was an 8th grader, and unfortunately I did not study for the state test, the math version, and I didn't want to get left back, so I ended up cheating, and I had my phone with me. But my ELA teacher actually found out but she never told like the school district or anything. Like she just kept it to herself. And she never told my mom. Also, mom, if you're watching this video, I am so sorry for cheating. But hey, on the bright side, at least I graduated. If you could have any talent, what would it be? Probably to read people's minds. Either that or to learn a multitude of languages. Do I have any pets? Yes, I actually have one dog, and his name is Boyd. Where do you want to live in the future? Honestly, I don't want to move out of New York, especially the Bronx. I really like the Bronx. This is where I grew up. This is my home. This is my town. Like, I don't want to leave the Bronx, and I don't want to leave the city. But if I really had to choose, probably, I don't know. It would probably have to be Florida, but it's always too hot in Florida. I mean, I've never heard of it, like, snowing in Florida. And in New York, we get snow. So, like, I don't really know on that question. I'd rather just stay in New York. What field of work do you want to have? I've always wanted to be a Disney animator. And I've always wanted to make like, Pixar movies or like movies like The Lion King, like stuff like that. Just an animator for Disney. What was my first job? I was a summer camp group leader, and I was working with the summer youth program of New York City, and honestly it was one of the worst jobs, one of the worst people I used to work with, and honestly one of the most shittiest supervisors and bosses that I had. Like, the company did not give a fuck about the children, like, honestly, 100%. But that's another story for a different video. Moving on. Do you have any scars? I used to have a scar on my right thigh. When I was in middle school, I was working on an art project, and I was using the glue gun, and the glue, like the hot glue, fell on my thigh, and it left like a half C. But long story short, I was rushed to the hospital, and they just put like some ointment on it, and the scar cleared up. But currently, any scars now? Yes. 3 years ago, I was being stupid, and I was riding around in my brother-in-law's scooter, and I went down this very steep hill with mad fucking cracks in the sidewalk, and I'm over here thinking that I'm immortal as fuck. So I went down the steep ass hill on the scooter, and this one little evil ass pebble decided to just get stuck in the wheel. Anyways, I went flying, the scooter got scratched, and did I ever do that again? No. Do I have a scar? Yes, it's on my left knee. Favorite restaurant? Probably BBQ BB.Q Chicken. It's located in 34th Street, Koreatown in New York City. A food that I hate, fish. I mean, I can eat salmon, but I hate like tuna fish, tilapia, bluefish, any other fish. I just hate fish. I also hate tomatoes and olives, but any other vegetables I can eat. Oh, and I hate broccoli. You gotta hate the broccoli. Favorite drink? I like drinking iced tea, and I love milk tea, specifically rose milk tea, but it has to be from Gray Street, located in 34th Street, Koreatown. But yeah, milk tea, rose milk tea, and regular iced tea, like the powder shit. Biggest dream? I've always either wanted to be an animator, a Disney animator, as I said before, either that or a content creator, like YouTube and shit. Favorite artist? Does BTS count? Strongest subject in school? I was really strong in earth science, astrology, and art and design. I was really strong in those subjects. My weakest was probably history and global studies. It was really hard to keep up with all of the shit from history and math, specifically like algebra 1 and 2. Like, what? Why is there different levels of algebra? Do you want kids, and if so, how many? Yes, I do want kids. Right now, no. In the future, yes, and I would like 4. What kind of wedding would you like? I want to have a black wedding. I want to have a black dress. I want my husband to have like a black suit, and I want everybody in the wedding to wear white. I know that sounds like a really, really weird type of wedding, but I don't know, either that or I might have like a black and dark maroon type of wedding, like a really cottage, vintage, gothic type of wedding. And I want to get married under a waterfall. Not Niagara Falls, just a regular waterfall. Favorite Netflix show? I don't watch Netflix, like, at all. I mostly go on Netflix to watch movies, but Netflix show, I don't really have one. Biggest fear? Water bugs. Pussy! Cockroaches. And not just any cockroaches, the big ass ones that fly. Like, you know, it was already bad enough that they was just sent to Earth looking that big, but the bitches fly? Why you flying? Stay on the fucking ground. Celebrity crush. Johnny Depp. I have a crush on Johnny Depp. I don't know, he's just hot in my opinion. Dream car, I don't really care that much for cars, but if I had to have a car, probably a Lamborghini, and the car color, either white or red, or maybe black. White, red, or black, either one of those. Dream job, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, and if not, like maybe a content creator like for TikTok or something, or Disney animator, as I said before. What is my ethnicity? I am Puerto Rican. I'm a Boricua. I'm Puerto Rican. Born and raised as a Puerto Rican. Shoe size. I am a 6. I'm probably lying to myself. I think I'm a woman 6 or 9. I got some big ass feet. I don't know. I'm settling with 6. Favorite clothing brand. Honestly, I don't have a favorite clothing brand. What I go with, if the clothing looks good, I buy it and wear it. If it don't, I don't buy it and I don't wear it. That's just how it is. I don't care for brands. I don't care how expensive the clothing is. I don't care how cheap. If it looks good, I buy it. Favorite sport. I'm not a sports type of girl, but I do admire basketball. What is my lucky number? My lucky number is number 5. What were my hobbies growing up? I was really into art. I still am now, but I used to draw and sketch all the time. And another hobby of mine growing up was singing, dancing, and doing skit videos. Like I would just grab like a camera and I would record myself just making like these funny videos and funny skits. I wish I still had those videos of me doing a bunch of stupid shit, but unfortunately I don't. They're probably just lost in memories and old iPods that we used to have, but those were my hobbies growing up. My hobbies now, content creating. I like making videos. I like gaming. I like singing. I like dancing still, and I love art. Favorite movie? Call me a basic bitch, but I love Coraline, Corpse Bride, and I love Nightmare Before Christmas. I know it's giving Tim Burton stop motion gothic vibes, but I just really like those movies and I could watch those movies on repeat over and over and over again. What is an insecurity of mine? I have a multitude of insecurities, but if I had to choose like the first 5 off the top of my head, probably I don't like my birthmark under my lip because a lot of people mistake it for a pimple. I don't like the fact that I have a unibrow and I have to constantly pluck it or wax it because people again point it out. I also don't like how wide my body looks. Like that's another shit I don't like. And of course I don't like my feet. And last but not least, I do not like my teeth. I have a overbite. My teeth aren't perfectly straight, but they're not fucked up either. It's just like one little tooth that's like pushed back. But whenever I smile, I get insecure because if you look at me smiling in photos, you could visibly see the overbite. You could see that my teeth aren't straight. So I get really insecure about that. But those are my insecurities. And unfortunately, if I want to change something about my body, I can. But it's like, what's the point? Because at the end of the day, there's no such thing as perfect, honestly. What do you do when you are stressed? I shut down and I cry a lot. What is my favorite animal? I love wolves, and I've always loved wolves from like a really young age. I don't know why. I've always been a dog person at heart, and wolves just really speak to me. I don't really know how to describe it though. How tall am I? I am 5 feet 1 inch, but just to keep that shit straight, I'm 5 feet. I'm short. Yay. If I could travel anywhere in the world, where would I go? Again, call me basic, but Tokyo, Japan. Are you a dog or a cat person? I am both actually, but unfortunately I'm allergic to cats. So if I had to choose a pet to have, most likely dog. Am I a sun person or a rainy person? I like the sun. Like I like the sun in order to like go out and enjoy myself. But I also like the rain because sometimes I could just sit by my window and listen to the raindrops falling on my window and just enjoy like the quietness of the rain. Nobody is outside, you don't hear noises, you just hear the raindrops falling on the window, and it's so peaceful. Sometimes I like to put like lofty music playing in the background while I just look out my window and stare at the rain. Do I prefer coffee or tea? Coffee if I'm in the mood, tea overall, but probably it just depends on what type of tea. I like iced tea. I don't like hot tea or like any type of like tea bag teas. I like French vanilla iced coffee, but can't really decide on this question. What is my go-to breakfast? Just simple and basic. Pancakes with eggs and bacon or waffles with eggs and bacon. What app do I use most often? I use TikTok and Instagram, and I use YouTube a lot. Where's your main birthmark? My main birthmark is behind my ear on the right side of my head. At least I think it's on the right side. I don't really remember what side of my head it was on behind my ear, but I'm gonna say the right side. And have you ever stolen anything? Yes, I have. I've stolen a lot of things before. Do you have a musical talent? No. I mean, does singing count? I like to sing, but I really wouldn't say that I'm a good singer though. If you could learn a language, what would it be? Probably Japanese, Korean, French, Dutch, Russian, or probably African, like Swahili. What is your dream home style? I've always wanted like a simple boho type of home style. Like I want the walls painted white, but I want the floor panels to be like wood. Like not real wood obviously, but like the floor tiles to be like some type of wood looking design. And I want my house to be covered in plants. Chocolatey or fruity sweets? Chocolatey? I cannot believe I said chocolatey, but I'm gonna leave it in. Chocolate or fruity sweets? Definitely fruity sweets. I love chocolate, don't get me wrong, but I feel like chocolate should be used for occasions like weddings, Valentine's Day, or if you just want like a Snickers bar because you're angry as fuck. Yeah, but fruity sweets most likely. I love Fruit Gushers. Favorite Disney movie? That's actually tough because I've seen a bunch of Disney movies, but if I had to really choose, Princess and the Frog. Princess and the Frog and Tangled. I love those movies. Do you prefer a small group of friends or a big group of friends? My mom once told me that it's not about quality, it's about quantity. And I hope I said the saying right, but basically, it's not about the amount of people that you're friends with. Me personally, I don't mind having a small or big group of friends, but if I'm going to have friends, I want them to have the characteristic of friends. You know, I want my friends to be loyal. I want them to be trusting. I want them to be kind. You know, if I tell you a secret, I want you to keep it. Like, you know, I feel like friendships should be taken really seriously because nowadays, like, see, as I said before, I live in New York. I'm from the Bronx. There's a lot of rude ass people out here. Like you can't really be friends with females, and you can't really be friends with guys because it's like females don't get along with other females, and then if you're friends with a guy, the guy like hits on you or some shit, and it's just like, bro, I can't be friends with nobody. So if I end up finding a friend, it's like, wow, like it's really rare. I don't know, I've had my experiences with trying to be friends with people. I've been dog shit on, I've been betrayed, I've been lied to, and honestly it's just like, you know, friends ain't shit. You know, like you can't be friends with nobody because people ain't shit, bitches ain't shit. Like you can't be friends with nobody. Do you prefer online or in real life shopping? Honestly, if I'm in a hurry and I just want to get the item, I'll go to the store right now, but I don't mind doing online shopping because I feel like online has more of a bigger selection and variety of things, so online probably. Are you a spender or are you a saver? Alright, so imagine this. I open my wallet and a moth flies out. In conclusion, I am a spender. Mac or PC? PC, all the way. But probably Mac for the aesthetic, but definitely a PC. What makes you happy? Honestly, a lot of things make me happy. I can't really decide what makes me happy, but just living and having things coming your way, I guess. Favorite quote at the moment? There's actually a quote from Corpse Bride that I'm gonna read right now. It goes, if I touch a burning candle, I can feel no pain. In the ice or in the sun, it's all the same. Yet I feel my heart is aching, thou it doesn't beat, it's breaking. And the pain here that I feel, try and tell me it's not real. I know that I am dead, yet it seems that I still have some tears to shed. And the reason I really like this quote is because it shows that even though, like, you could be dead inside, you could still have feelings in a way. I don't really know how to describe it. That's how I take it, at least. Like, you know, you could be the most depressed, deadest person alive, but there could still be some type of spirit within you. What is something I like about myself? I'm not really sure. I do like the way I look, like my face. I think I'm cute. I like my hair, and I like the color of my skin. Like the tone, I feel like the tone of my skin is really pretty. Favorite music genre? I don't got a favorite music genre. Like, I listen to all types of music, hip hop, Korean, shit, I listen to some Japanese music here and there, but I like all types of music. I don't have a favorite genre. Favorite actor? Probably Robert Downey Jr. I don't know. I loved him in the Marvel movies, and I love him in his other action movies. Oh, I also like Leonardo DiCaprio and Anthony Ramos. Moi. Yo, Anthony Ramos is just like, he's French kiss, bro. What is a book you're currently reading? Short answer, I don't read. Who is your favorite YouTuber? Ooh, this is actually a really interesting question. But the main two YouTubers that I watch the most is Cub Scouts and Wansi Entertainment. I just love those two YouTubers. What is my favorite meal? It really depends, because like I like all types of meals, but basic, I like chicken and rice. Fried chicken with rice. That's pretty much it. Favorite item of clothing? I love hoodies and jogging pants, because like I could be lazy but active at the same time in that clothing. I don't know what the fuck I said. I'm taking that back, but hoodies. I love hoodies and jogging pants and Crocs. I'm lazy. Favorite holiday? Halloween and Christmas. Favorite video game? I love the Walking Dead game. Honestly, the story is so intriguing. It's heartbreaking. It's funny. Like, I say funny because Omid, R.I.P. my man Omid, but I could watch the Walking Dead gameplay over and over, and I could play it a multitude of times. I've never personally played season 3 or season 4, but I've seen the gameplays of all the seasons, so I already know what happens. But The Walking Dead, that's my favorite gameplay. iPhone or Android? iPhone, all the way. I think I had one Android back in high school, but it was like a school. It was a phone that my school gave me at the time, but I've always had an iPhone. Favorite song at the moment? 7 by Jungkook. Favorite board game? I like Monopoly. It's really fun. Oh, and Uno. But can you count Uno as a board game? Not really sure, but Monopoly. Favorite state that I visited? I visited a couple of states, but Florida. I love Florida. Least favorite color? Probably orange and yellow. I don't know. And lime green. It's just yuck. Favorite pairs of shoes? I like white Air Forces. I'm not on that black Air Force energy shit. What is my favorite planet? I love Venus and Pluto. I know people don't consider Pluto as a planet, but he's a planet in my book. What type of people are you attracted to? I like people who can match my energy really quick, and I like people who like K-pop, because I feel like I could connect to those people faster. Are you a date or a night person? I used to be a date person, but now I am a night person. Do you have trust issues? Yes, unfortunately, I do have trust issues. I've been bullied before. I've been betrayed. I've been hurt. I've been lied to. I've been cheated on before. And just overall, like, it's really hard to open up to new people. So if I meet a new person for the first time and they open up to me and their positivity like comes at me, I wouldn't really know how to take that positivity, because it's like, at first glance, I don't trust you, but if I get to know you over time, I will trust you. But it's just really hard to open up to people at first. And as I said before, it's really hard to be friends with people, because it's just like the type of area I live in. You can't really be friends with females because females don't like each other here, and you can't be friends with guys because guys always want something from you. Are you easy to get along with? I mean, I would say yeah. Like at first I might be a little bit quiet and shy and very to myself, like antisocial type shit, but I would say I'm pretty easy to get along with. Who did I last text? The last person I texted was my boyfriend. I'm gonna screenshot what we last texted about, but this was the last person I texted. What did I want to be when I was younger? I had wanted to be an artist, kind of like Leonardo da Vinci or Frida Kahlo. And I wanted to get my art up in the museum, but growing up I realized that that wasn't what I wanted to do, and I just chose a different path and different career. If I could look like any celebrity, who would I want to look like? Probably Jennie from Blackpink, most definitely Jennie, or probably like IHas Cupcake. She's a YouTuber, a gamer, and I just think she's really cute. Like her face, she has such a baby face. I would definitely want to look like her. If I was a guy though, I would definitely want to look like Jay from the Cub Scouts. What is an app that I recommend? If you're a content creator like me, making gaming and like YouTube videos, or like just YouTube in general, when it comes to editing, for editing videos, I would say probably CapCut, because that's like the easiest editing software you could probably have, and probably PixArt because that's what I use to make my thumbnails. What is something I love doing? I love gaming and making videos and just making people laugh overall. I tend to say really funny, out of the line type of shit, and I just want to make people laugh and, you know, just give entertainment to people. What am I most proud of? Recently I hit 40 subscribers on my YouTube channel, and I know it doesn't sound like a lot of subscribers, but I was really proud of myself to see that I even managed to get 40 people to subscribe to my channel. And it's like, what? 40 people are actually watching me and subscribe to me? Like, it really warms my heart that I hit 40. And even though it's not 1K, that is my goal though. I will hit 1K at some point, but I'm proud of myself for getting those 40 subscribers. Have you ever gotten any surgeries? Yes, I've gotten 3 surgeries. One was a tonsil removal, a gallbladder removal, and a stent removal, but those are separate stories for a different video. What were you doing last night? I was editing a other video, a different gameplay, which I will be uploading probably soon. My favorite scents, I like anything pumpkin spice or like fall related smells, and I also like vanilla and chocolate scented candles. I know that sounds really weird, but like chocolate, vanilla, pumpkin spice, cinnamon, apple cinnamon, like that type of stuff. How do you deal with negativity? Honestly, when I was younger, actually not even when I was younger, I would probably say a couple of years ago, like 3 to 4, maybe 5 years ago, I went through a bunch of negative stuff in my life, and honestly I didn't know how to deal with it. I was just breaking down and crying and just like doing the most. I will admit I was doing the most when dealing with it. Being older and looking back at the choices I made and the mistakes I've made as a person, I learned that now it's better to just let it go. What sport would you want to try? Probably figure skating and professional swimming, because I don't know how to swim for shit, but I will want to learn how to swim. What is my average screen time? I'm not too sure. I would have to probably check. I'm gonna check right now actually. 5 hours and 33 minutes. I'm gonna put it up on the screen, but that is my average screen time right now. What was the last meal I tried cooking? I tried to make, I don't know if I'm gonna say it correctly, bulldog corn cheese noodles. I don't know if I said that shit right. Bulldog, cheesy bulldog corn ramen. I don't know how the name is, but I'm gonna just search it up and put a photo. But that's what I tried making, and it turned out pretty good. What am I doing tomorrow? Not too sure. My day isn't really planned out for tomorrow, but probably filming and recording a video. And last but not least, what inspired me to start YouTube? I'm gonna say back in 2014, I had a habit of going on the computer all the time, and I would catch myself watching YouTube videos every single day. And every single day I would find a new YouTuber to watch. Eventually I did come across, I has Cupquake, Jacksepticeye, Jesse V, Markiplier, PewDiePie, Swoozy, Jaden Animations, Dominic. I came across a bunch of different types of YouTubers, and I thought what they were doing was amazing. Like, it was really entertaining to watch their videos, and I felt like I was a part of their family in a way. Just watching their videos, I felt really connected, and I knew that in that moment, that's kind of what I wanted to do for myself. I wanted to make people feel connected to my videos, and I wanted to entertain people, and I wanted people to know me for me, and I wanted people to look up to me and be like, wow, this person is so amazing, or like, this person could be my friend, or this person is family. But I would say that's what inspired me to do YouTube. Just other content creators, other gamers, other animators, just other YouTubers in general. But with that being said, we have made it to the last question, and we have made it to the end of our 100 question list. I really hope you guys enjoyed my questions and answers. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video and the rest of your day or night, depending on where you are. But I will see you guys next time. Bye!